Hello, everyone. This is Heavy Man, and you read the title right. It's time to predict the final Battle Pass / season for Pixel Gun 3D. Oh man! Now, once again, before we begin, like, subscribe. You know that gist. But okay. So, we all know that the last update is going to be probably one of the biggest updates, considering it's Xmas, yo, but, I mean, let's think about it for a second. What could be in this final update that, could be a banger of an ending? Considering, well, it's going to be the same thing as getting weapons, that stuff. But, I mean, I think we should turn over to Discord, because they have some stuff on there that they said on Instagram that they would be doing type of choose what could be in the sets. And here's the Discord page now, which is basically the roulette voting. What we could choose could be in the sets. And there's the obvious choices that we're all going to be picking, which okay. So as we're going through this, considering once again this is a voiceover, I want to know which one did you decide that you wanted to choose? Because for me, I mean, it was not that hard. It's pretty obvious what I wanted, but I mean, I already have most of these weapons anyway, and I don't know. I have most of the weapons, so to be honest, some of these sets, I mean, I would have loved to get the Raw set, but I know that's probably not going to be the one that's going to be voted for. I mean, everyone's going to be probably voting for, Tactical Scorcher, or the Dragon, armor, which I'm going to be voting for because, I want that armor. It's very cool. And here's the lottery voting of what could be in the lottery. Everyone wants Ultimatum. But I want the railgun, the drill gun that we got in the minor season, and the BLQ module, which is basically the special, and the futuristic one, where I think it was where my favorite one, the hand cyborg minigun, was introduced, and I loved that weapon to bits. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be predicting what could be in the season, what's going to be themed around, because Christmas is, theming with Christmas. So, my first main idea is Space Christmas, because lately we've been getting a lot of space-related type of stuff. I mean, we've gone through, a mutant thing to, antidotion for it. Antidotion is not a word, it's just antidote. An antidote for that, specific mutation of a virus. Then, we got, the space-themed technical update with, sun, those. The sun, basically the space update. Then we go into, I think it was the Harry Potter update afterwards. I'm stupid. Well, I don't, not stupid, I just don't remember, alright? I don't remember the last few updates. But, I'll just put the timeline of events for this update, schedules, considering this is only, 20-something.2, or 220, you get that, right? You get it. Anyway, look, so we just had a space type of pirate one, so it's only fair that this next update has to do with space theme, with Christmas. Because last time we had, kind of a spacious theme already. But how about we go further and out of this world? Now, it seems ridiculous, but hear me out. The more you think about it, and the timeline of events of updates, it makes sense, kinda. Because if you were to, think about it in a way of sense of, once again, the timeline, this isn't FNAF, but it makes sense from a timeline standpoint where this has to take place in, the space-time of where we're still in space. It makes sense. It fills in, the role of making sense. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Because, first of all, most of these things are really, space-related. Now, some of the updates, let's say 22.5, and another one to be, 1. Okay, so some of them, like most of them, I guess you could say, except for 22.4, 22 I think 8, and maybe like, I think that's it, possibly. Yeah, I would kind of think that's it. But I mean, it kind of makes sense, and if you look at it, I mean, it would be cool to have a space type theme of Christmas, but there's other things that we can also get with it, like. Well, I actually don't know. To be honest, I kind of only had the space idea. And honestly, it makes more sense for it to be space. But, write down if you have some ideas about what the next update could be for 22.9. I look forward to looking what you have in this, in the comments. Because, by God, all means, I'm kinda, I don't know if I'm kind of impatient because, basically, it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. Possibly even, 3, but. Yeah, whatever. All I'm going to say is, whatever it is, hopefully I'm right. Because the last few predictions have been flopped. I also want to get into more skins in the game. Because, honestly, these could have a good potential to have a skin competition. Well, okay. So, if people could choose to, make them, chose 3 maps come back, or, for another instance, basically, with this, they chose, what lottery, what set comes back, or what comes back in the lottery, what, things come back in the special sets, I think they could also do a skins challenge because, they could say the best 10 skins for the game will be chosen. And last time in the anime update, they showed us some skins that were pretty cool with also blending the weapons that are in the anime season in there. And none of us knew because that kind of tripped us all out when we first saw these weapons. But I was like, wait a second, weren't these all the weapons that we saw in, the fan art stuff? But, here's some examples of, what, 4 weapons could be like with this skin competition. Now, well, I guess it's the end, so I kind of want to ask you guys, what do you think the 22.9, set will be like, or, the entire season? Let me know in the comments of what you believe what it could be like. But, yeah, it's just my point of view of what it could have been like. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video like we always do. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you, Pixar Nation, in 22.9.